everybody on the property. Does that make sense?
Your backup account is not
But I'm giving you opportunity to
at
explain to me.
55K.
Okay. Well, this is
Your main account isn't even at 55K.
Does that make sense in an investigation?
Okay.
3 people
But
on
what's
the
it
property,
at?
right? Well, they don't ever go down there. Okay. But that's
Nanya?
3 people on the property. It's registered to your daughter. Yeah, I know. I bought it and given it to her. Okay. So, that's why I want to give you the why today, Patrick. Here's the deal. We've got it. Okay? Now, I want you to think that now, right now is the moment of the compassion. And you're going to have to find it
Ooh.
when it's there. And you should care about
Make
it.
a tap
Okay?
out. Tap out. What are you doing?
Rights and gives him an opportunity to explain what happened.
You
You?
want to talk to me? Well, I do.
Watching the show.
What happened to Valerie?
Whatever you call it.
Valerie got carried away. Doing what? Huh? Doing what? Doing what? Just lay it out to me. Lay it out to me. What happened to her? She tried to blackmail me into buying her a car.
The benefits of rubbing showing on it.
Wow. Thought she was going to seduce me and it wasn't going to happen. Things just got carried away. Well,
Can't you tell?
What's that mean? Does Linda know about it? Nope. Okay. Nobody knows. Your chance to tell me what happened. She tried to seduce me and I wasn't going to have it. But what happened to Valerie? That's where you're stopping. What'd you do to her? What'd I do to her? What'd you do to her? Tell us what you did to her. Strangled her. With what? A belt. Okay. And then what'd you do with it? I moved her into the office. Okay. How long was she in there? Till the next day.
Hey.
What did, where's the belt?
Look.
You left her in the office till the next day. Then what happened? Then when I got home.
Look. Go get a strawberry. Rinse it off. It's alright. No, look. I'm talking to you. I'm showing you. Do this on your lips. And not. Do this on your lips. All over. For a few minutes. Watch the dead skin come off and look how hydrated and nourished she looks after.
Right there by my bedroom.
Don't do that.
In that little entryway.
Uh-uh.
Had you and Valerie been in a sexual relationship? Never. Okay. So you said she tried to seduce you for the car. Well, explain to me what happened. She was wanting to come on to me. Did she say she was going to get you in trouble, or? Yeah, she was going to tell everybody that I was making moves on her. Okay. I wasn't going to have it. Okay. It's just things got out of hand. Where'd the belt come from? It was mine. I had it on. You had it on? Okay. So, explain to me what happened there in that room. Like, how did you get the belt on her? I was fighting her off, and I took it and threw it around her. Why were you guys fighting? Because she was trying to get... She had tried to take her clothes off. Okay. Okay. And then...
I made that up.
Yeah, kind of a pushing and shoving thing right there. Okay. And then you took your belt off, and then what happened? I put it around her neck, and I held on to it until she quit. How long did you hold that? Give me a ballpark how long you held up the belt. On her? Yeah. Just quit moving. Did you know she was dead then? I pretty much figured so.
Patrick would say that he had offered to help her out by buying her a cheap car, something under $3,000 or less, and that she could pay him back over time. But she wasn't having any of that, and she demanded a new car. Incredulous of his story, the detective changes his questions to ask Patrick if he had removed the license plate from Valerie's car. The man admitted that he did, and then he took it and the key into a river as he drove over.
Zach with the news wild.
Having the man discuss the murder and what he did after.
No, I just
So you wrapped her in
go
like black...
wash her with water.
Or it's black plastic.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that like landscaping stuff, or? Probably what I use. Okay. And then you taped her. You wrapped her and taped her multiple times. Okay. Do you remember doing that? Yeah. Okay, why? Why? Yeah, what was the reasoning? Like, what was going through your head when you did it? I know why. I'm just asking you. Just to get rid of her. Okay. Was it the smell? Not yet. I mean, was it to prevent the smell? Is that what it was? I don't know. I just wrapped her up in plastic. Okay. And then you put her in that box that you built. Yeah. Right. And then how did you get her from, did you carry her over to that box? Or did you build the box, bring it over, put her in it, and then pull the box over? How'd you get the box? How'd you get her from the office to the box? I drove her. Okay. Like through your neighbor's yard? Oh no. The box, I took it in the house. Okay.
Hey.
So you took it in the house, and you put her in the box in the house. Yeah. And then you screwed it shut?
Are you still awake?
You screwed it shut in the house? Yeah. Okay. Then how did you get the box from there to your other property? $2. Okay, dolly. Yeah. Okay, all right. And then did you stick it up? Yeah. And dolly it across? Okay. And then you did that after the box? Like yeah. You did that like right after? Yeah. Okay. And you said the hole was already there. It was a pretty deep hole. Yeah. You didn't have to dig any of it? I already dug a bunch of it. Okay. So I dug all that because I had been looking
And
for
Cheech gave us a freaking
well in the back of the house. Okay.
Reports from officers on the scene and the FBI said that when they began excavating with
This is
hand
just
shovels,
my
it
man.
took some time to get down to a rectangular box made from 2x4s and composite boards often used in sheeting for construction. The box was opened. It contained papers.
Guys, follow me here if you don't already.
Tapes, but no body. After removing the box, members of the evidence recovery team continued to dig down, hitting a layer of trash and then a layer of unopened Quikrete concrete bags. Once those items were removed, yet another large rectangular wooden box was found. Once it was exposed to air, a stench of decay rose from the box. The box was removed and a canopy erected over it. Within would be found the black plastic wrapped body of a female.
What was Valerie saying when this was happening? What was she saying to you? That's what I can remember. Okay. Was she struggling when you were strangling her? Yeah. Okay. What were you saying to her? I didn't say nothing. I didn't know she wasn't going to blackmail me. Yeah. So because of the blackmail, was that your intention to kill her? To avoid the blackmail? She was going to tell everybody that I had my way with her, and that never happened. Okay. So then, was that your plan? Like, if you were going to be blackmailed, right? Right. So was that the plan to kill her? No, that just kind of happened. Okay. Patrick, is there anything I haven't asked you think is important?
A big boy.
I need you to paint a picture for me, so I'm not there, so I need you to paint a picture for me.
That's his username.
You seem like a good guy. Like, I don't understand. Like, that's gotta bother you, right? That you Valerie? I wasn't too crazy about it.
Hey.
Patrick Scott, 59 years old, operator of a lawn care business, father and friend of the parents of Valerie, would be charged with her murder. He would maintain that he had acted alone and agreed to a plea deal to avoid trial. He would be sentenced to 57 years in the Indiana State Penitentiary. Valerie's parents would speak with the press just after the announcement that she had been found and that Patrick had been charged.
She just wanted to go visit boys. She didn't know on the internet. And I tried to get her to start doing it because it's dangerous. And it didn't work. Come to find out it was the boss, not the boys.
New emergency crystals. Daily immune support. No water needed. Rip it, tip it, that's it.
I just killed my mother. It wasn't me who killed her. It was Joe. Oh God, no. This ain't happening. He killed her. She snapped.
Shane?
On Thursday, April 6, 2017, Shane Nicholas races toward home after getting word from a family member that there was a growing police presence at his house. He knows very little about the situation.
What?
A distressing phone call that will change his life forever.
What?
The report is based on police records, and most of the
Something
has never been heard before until now. Mr. Nicholas?
What was it?
Yeah. Hey, this is Captain Lonnie with the Champaign County Sheriff's Office.
Tell me.
Cool, man. Everything's cool, right? Everything's okay. Please tell me. Everything's okay.
What?
Let me ask you something. Where are you now?
What is it?
Where are we at, man? Do you know?
Dave.
Indiana. Are you driving right
On
now?
what?
Who's driving? Will you assure me that Adam will remain the driver? I can't drive right now. I gotta know what's I'm so scared. Okay, sir. We responded to your house after receiving a call from a family member. There was some type of disturbance, and your wife was fallen victim as a result of that incident, and she's deceased. I've got process. What are you telling me here?
I just don't understand why you moved over.
That's not what happened. It can't happen that way.
Hours ago, at approximately 6 p.m., Champaign County dispatchers received the 911 call from Shane's 14-year-old son.
Ew, do you want to hear something gross?
Was the last thing anyone
Why did you just
expected.
randomly stop laughing?
Because my coworker told me that the other day.
Because what?
Like my coworker told me the other day.
Mm-hmm.
She was sleeping. She was asleep. And her boyfriend's friend or whatever was like over. And he was like pissed drunk or something. Came into the room like after like woke up out of his sleep. He was sleeping on the couch outside the room. And then opened the door, came into the room, pulled his pants down and started pissing on them. On her and her boyfriend. Yes, pissing. Literally, and like her boyfriend woke up and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then like woke her up and was like, "Get the fuck out of the bed!" Like, yeah. Literally.
He's never done anything.
Like I would have fought.
I didn't want to kill her.
I would have fought.
Has he ever inflicted harm to any family member or anything like that?
I don't even know.
Never. No harm to anyone? Never. None. Does he have friends and things of that nature? No. No, he does not. Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever heard of someone by the name of Jeff?
How people get that drunk?
Jeff.
Like they must know like what they're doing.
No.
That's so much fun.
Okay, no Jeff.
I know.
Anybody
Literally,
like Jeff,
that's what that
anybody
says.
That sounds like Jeff, and somebody that he talks about, maybe idolizes, whatever, who knows, you know? No. Okay, so... Not at all. Why?
The confusing question stems from Donovan's earlier admission to the 911 dispatcher, as his confession takes a dark and twisted turn.
It wasn't me who killed her. It was Jeff.
What happened? Who did it?
Jeff. Yeah. I'm sorry, this took him a really hard to explain.
What happened?
Another person inside me. Like,
What happened to your mom?
Is that a kid?
No, that's the
All right, are
dispatcher.
you able to say who's with you?
I am by myself, me and Jeff. But I swear it wasn't me. It was Jeff. Jeff is inside me.
Jess is inside you?
Yes.
Some of them Scott.
Okay.
He sometimes takes control. And I've no control over him.
The brutality of this crime was that
What?
What?
the brutality of this crime was that she was being raped while she was dying.
What?
On July 9th,
2002, officers from the New Mexico Police Department were called for a welfare check at the home of Mario Arashand. But what should have been a routine welfare check would lead to a far more sinister discovery: a dead body.
I could see blood everywhere, along the walls, on the floors. There was hardly any place in that room that wasn't covered with blood.
A few days later, on July 13th, another chilling murder was reported just a few blocks away from the first.
What this woman went through was absolutely horrible. She had 19 stab wounds.
Desperate to catch the killer before he struck again, the police launched an investigation.
My concern was that we were dealing with
Now you know how I felt last night, right? But guess what? It was later.
Nowhere until a mysterious
But guess what? It was later. No. Did you have a V8? I know you're lying.
When one call had come in to the Taos Central Dispatch, and they had advised that there was a female in this apartment complex, that her vehicle had not moved. They were concerned and requested a welfare check.
Did you put this on?
Confirmed that Mario Ara was last seen returning home on the evening of July 6, 2002. Their suspicions were further raised when she failed to report for work at a local hotel on July 7th and 8th. Neighbors explained that missing shifts at work was uncharacteristic for their relationship.
Am I annoying you? Is it working?
They noticed blood stains on the door handle.